There's nothing worse than watching someone trying to fumble their way through playing a song when they obviously don't know how to move from one chord to another. I'm Sev, and I speak from experience. I've been watching people butcher the classics since 2003. When it comes to learning how to do chord changes, people tend to overthink it. But here's the secret. We're not learning how to change from this chord to that chord. We are learning to fret a chord from a neutral position, a relaxed hand. The first step is to get your chord sounding nice and crisp. So pick a chord, get it straight, and play it. Lovely. Now we lift all of our fingers off the strings at the same time, but we keep holding the chord shape with our fingers. We don't lift them up far, about a quarter inch is all. And then drop them straight back down. Since we held the chord shape the whole time, they should all just pop straight back down into position. Now, without adjusting anything, without moving your fingers, play the same chord you just played. How did it sound? Nice and crisp, or did your fingers come down in the wrong spot? If it sounded terrible, go do it again until it doesn't. If it sounded nice and crisp, then you, my friend, are ready for step 2. It's important to remember that at the moment we're only working with one chord at a time. For instance, if you're working with open chords, try this exercise using just a G chord or just an A chord. Once you've got that chord down, move on to the next chord. So, more of the same, and again we're going to work on this exercise using only a single chord. Once we've got our chords sounding nice, we're going to lift them up a quarter inch or so. However, this time we're going to relax our hand a little after we lift our fingers off the fret. Then put your fingers back into the shape of the chord and drop them back down onto the frets. How did it sound this time? Good enough to continue, or do you need to keep practicing? Be honest. Step 3 now, and here we're moving our hand away from the fretboard and we're completely relaxing our hand. So play the chord, open your hand out flat, then fret the same chord again. How did it sound? This is actually the core of what we're doing here. I'll restate what I said back at the start. We are not learning how to change from this chord to that chord. We are learning how to fret a chord from a relaxed hand. And when we can do that, we can change from any chord to any chord. All you need to do is relax your hand. I'm Seb from 5 Minute Masterclass, and Frankie says relax.